paper up. Damn, just got a paper cut. Bars hit like an uppercut. For niggas who talk too much haters, just wanna rock with us. Graduated with honors, I finished school. Popular interview after interview. Different lanes and avenues hitting these platforms. Any youngers, the bills is due. Ain't no need to deny it. The city good, don't divide it. All of this segregation just leave room for hating. We on the R-I-Z-E. We on the R-I-Z-E. We on the R-I-Z-E. We on the R-I-Z-E. We do your live in. We on the R-I-Z-E. We on the R-I-Z-E. We on the R-I-Z-E. We on the R-I-Z-E.
Let's go. You already know what time it is, man. Back one more time on the Rize TV. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Go ahead and share the live right now. Go ahead and tell a friend so they can tell another friend to come through on the Rize TV. You know what I mean? It's your boy Big Mozzie, Santana, CEO BMP, Business Minded People. We got a dope show for y'all tonight. You know what I mean? Double header, really. But on the same tip. You know what I mean? So go ahead and tell a friend. I'd like to give y'all the moment right now to go ahead and just go ahead and share everything that you need to share. Go ahead and, I see the people tapping into the live. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Let's make sure we do that first. You can go find me right now on IG, Mozzie Bracken 18. That's M-A-Z, 2 E's, B-R-A, 2 C's, K-I-N, 1-8. Also find me on Facebook. I'm streaming from both platforms, Mazerati Santana. So make sure you tap in right now. This show tonight is really about how far is your network. I want y'all to keep that in your mind. How far is your network? You know what I mean? Do you just stay local? Or do you like to reach out to people? Because that's what it's really about, the network. So keep that in mind tonight. You already know what time it is, man. We got some special guests in the building. You know what I mean? Hold on. Hey, just turn them lights on right there. Yeah. All the way to the top. There you go. That one too. There we go. We're back. So you already know what it is. So I want y'all to keep that in your mind tonight. You feel me? On the Rize TV. How far is your network? You know what I mean? We got a dope show for you right now, man. But right now, man, I want to bring up a special guest in the building. From Georgia. And I'll let her tell you. You feel me? I want to bring him up. I want to bring LaShawn up right now. Yeah. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I am feeling great. Thank you so much for inviting us down up here from Georgia. I am from Ohio, but I've been in Georgia for about 18 years, so I guess you could say I'm from Georgia.
Ohio. Yes. What is it like being from Ohio?
Ohio is kind of really like a northern country, really. Because even when I went out west, people thought I was from the south, so Facts. It didn't make much of a difference.
Facts. Is it pretty cold?
Very cold. Like, that's why I will never go back, because I cannot deal with 30 below zero ever again in my life.
Facts. So how did you get to Georgia?
So in 2004, I got married to a soldier and came down to Georgia, kind of set up roots. Didn't quite work out, but I was like, hey, I'm just going to hang out down here in Georgia because I am not going back to the cold.
Facts. So, you know, being in Georgia for how long now?
18 years.
18?
Yes.
Oh, so been there.
Yeah.
How did you adjust the first 5 years?
So the first 5 years, I never wore a coat. Something happened after that sixth year, I got acclimated to the weather, and then so when it started dropping down to like 40, I was like, I think I need a coat now. So I had to invest in a coat around that time.
Absolutely. That's what's up. So let's take it back and rewind it. For everybody that's tuned in on the Rize TV with us, go ahead and let them know where to find and follow you at, and a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Sure. You can follow me at LaShon's Voice at IG. And the reason why I say LaShon's voice, it's not because I'm a singer. No, so don't put me on the spot, ask me to sing, because it's not going to happen. But I am a voice acting coach. So basically, I can take anybody with any level of experience, put them through my 90-day course or give them some one-on-one training, and I can pretty much prepare you for the voice acting market. So that's why I'm the voicestress, because I can pass on that skill to anyone with any level if you're looking for a really fun way to make some money and with a quick return on investment if you go through my school. So you can find that information about my school that's going to be opening up in April, the end of April. It's called LVAMU, LaShon's Voice Acting Micro University.
Okay.
And so if you click the link in the bio, you'll see my profile. You'll see like all the stuff that I do, the different voices that I can imitate, and also where you can enroll in the school. So yeah, lots going on.
Wow. So you definitely do got a lot going on.
I do.
You said the people that you can imitate.
I mean, no, like voices, but I can do some imitations now. Like I got some cartoon voices and everything. So
can you imitate Chris Rock getting the shit slapped out?
No, but that was absolutely hilarious. I think everybody was distracted by that for a good 24 hours.
Now, do you think it was planned? Because if you look at the way Will walked up and smacked him, it was kind of like, do you really smack people in the after effect be like that though?
Anything is possible. The rumors and the media blitz has like begun. So there's so many narratives out. It's like said it was scripted. Kind of look at Chris Rock and he looks like he's kind of leaning for the brace a little bit.
Because he's from the hood too. So you don't think he would have?
Exactly. But after you haven't been in the hood for so long, you get used to doing not hood things and responding in not hood ways. So he might have, tempered himself down a little bit. But, it's so many things that it could be. I think that everybody is learning some type of lesson from this. Like, what would I do in that situation? Would I protect my wife or do I not protect her? Because everybody say she hoe or, so everybody's trying to figure this whole dichotomy out.
Not Stony. Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but you're right though. A lot of people also, you got to think about people in the media. They use this to market themselves more. As long as you're using those hashtags.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what a lot of people didn't take advantage of. But the people that actually know how to market and promote, they're taking advantage of it.
Absolutely.
48 hours really because it's still trending.
True. And I forgot to mention that I do have a talk show, y'all. I forgot all about that. But it's called The Late Night Hype, and it's down there based in Fayetteville, Georgia. I also travel around and we do media coverage and stuff like that. So it doesn't matter where you are. I'm single, no children, so I could be anywhere. So, hit me up if you need some media coverage and all that good stuff. I am available.
And before we get on to your show, like you said, you was in Fayetteville, Georgia?
Yeah, Fayetteville, Georgia.
And now you in Fayetteville, North Carolina?
Fayetteville, North Carolina, that's correct.
That's dope. Yeah, I told you. How far is your network? Make sure you tap in with that and go ahead and share that and tap in with the comments too. We want to know what y'all thinking. But let's get back onto your talk show.
Yes.
What is your talk show designed for? What type of message?
So we definitely want to highlight people that are doing great things in the community. Kind of centered more on African American events and happenings and people who are doing great things at whatever level they are, because I am the championer of the underdog.
Okay,
so
let's get it.
Yeah, so people who have inventions that haven't taken off yet, people who have just things going on that might be in the seed stage and it's not quite there yet, come on the show and let's get the word out about it, So yeah, that's how we're going to build. But it's from my old version of the show, which is a part of my network, which I still have with the CEPTV networks. You see a lot of the media events that we do on that network, but we also funnel it to the Late Night Hype show. But I took the CEPTV off the beginning of the Late Night Hype show title because I didn't want to tie it to just one network, which was mine.
Gotcha.
So now we're on iWorks TV network, we're on CEPTV, and we're on Imash TV network, which are some really great. If you haven't heard of them yet, you'll be hearing about them really soon. So, yeah, those are my distribution partners right there. But yeah, so that's how we wanted to get the word out.
And like, okay, so let's talk about some of the type of guests that you had on your show. Like, what were they like?
I've had Fabo on my show. He was absolutely crazy.
Fabo?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep. He is insane. I've had this gentleman named Bentley Brandon on the show, and I love him so much because he has taken car washing, turned it into not only a TV show but a game show. And it's like dealing with T.I. and Tiny and King and all of them. So he had Jessica the Prankster and her grandma on the show. And it's like a game show. Like, if y'all haven't checked it out, please Google Wash Wars. And it is amazing. He is taking car washing to a whole nother level. Bentley Brandon is his name. So these are the underdogs that I'm talking about. Like, you haven't heard about these people yet, but they're coming through my show because these are people that I believe in. They really got some good stuff going on. This is going to be probably $1 billion franchise within the next couple of years. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Wash Wars TV.
That's what's up. Salute to you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You got some major things going on. You know, that's why you on the rise. You feel me? You got major things going on. Also, let's talk about like the type of entertainment that you have on your show. Is it just artists? Do you have entrepreneurs?
All of the above. So your next guest that's coming up is actually one of the ways that I met him through a networking group, and then he came on my show. And so artists, entrepreneurs, inventors, like whatever you are, whatever you have going on, like we definitely welcome you.
Oh. Speaking of the next guest that we're going to bring up here, let's talk about him for a brief moment before we bring him up. A lot of viewers that's in tune with us now, even with me. But I always go back and research. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I noticed a lot of things about him that he didn't even know that I knew.
Okay.
You feel me? Because I'm on that. You feel me? But I just see a person that is really working.
Yes.
Networking. Now, from your perspective, you actually deal one-on-one with them.
Yes.
Let's talk about it for a second.
So, again, I met VonT at we connected through social media, of course, that's what it's for. We met at a Know and Grow networking event that was put on by Kansas City Chiefs former defensive back, Maurice Leggett.
Okay.
And I was helping him with that event. Von came out to the event, and I invited him on to CUPTV Late Night Hype. And once I heard his story, because I came down here because of the military, so of course that whole situation spoke to me because I've dealt with the military, so we were speaking the same language. And then when I seen the off-kilter story that was going on with him, I'm like, hell no, like, we gonna fight this, I just believe that God put me in a situation where I can get out there, nothing is tethering me down, and he's kind of in the same situation. So we get out here, we move, and we fight, we working this campaign that he's going to tell you about and all of that. So yeah, so like when I met him and I listened to the story, I was like, I tell you what, like, if you ain't got a friend and nobody else with this fight right here, you got a friend in me. And we've been rocking together ever since May of 2021. So yeah.
That's dope, man. Hey, without further ado, let's bring this brother up, man. Go ahead and give him an introduction, man. I want you to give him an introduction. What we about to meet?
Coming to the On the Rise TV network is the one, the only, code 11278 TDO, the discriminated officer.
Let's go.
She like shit. She like shit. She like shit. Let's do it.
Yes, sir, man. How you feeling, my man?
Man, I'm good. Well, hold on.
Man, I'm good. What's good?
There we go.
On the rise out here in North Carolina. What's going on? What's good?
Absolutely. We definitely out here. We lit. I'm glad to have you a part of the platform on the show. Man, the traffic was hectic there.
Yeah, it was, man. Like, a lot of accidents. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost got into one. Like, what was that? Like, somebody, like, cut me off or something like that. Something crazy. Well, in North Carolina, but y'all be driving like y'all got somewhere to go.
Did they cut you off?
Like, he cut me off, and I was like, brought me back to my Atlanta days. I was like, so hold on, let me get right real quick.
Right.
Let me get my head straight real quick. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Crazy.
Definitely feeling the energy right now. But before we get started with anything, bro, you gotta tell us what's up with the predator right there, man. The helmet. What's going on?
I get so many questions about my symbiote. You know, this symbol that I got right here. You know, I had this helmet made in Thailand. But originally, I had my original design. If somebody go back and they do like the history of it, like the original design of the helmet was actually Venom's head. But my name started to get bigger, and then I didn't want to get hit with any kind of copyright for using a Venom face. So I had somebody in Thailand make my own. So I kind of adopted like the Predator kind of style, and then I kind of mixed it with my own with my symbiote kind of thing. And then that's where this new design helmet came from. Kind of moving forward just to make sure that I cover myself because I don't want those kind of problems as an upcoming artist, you know what I'm saying, having to pay Marvel back and they ain't had nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, me getting it out the mud and getting where I'm at. So
it's dope. The presentation is everything because sometimes like us as artists, entertainers, presentation. You understand what I'm saying? Even when you cooking, you a chef, presentation. You got it on, you got the helmet, the whole stand, the whole nine. Is the mic hitting the speaker right there? You good?
Check me good? Oh yeah, I like this one better, make it sound deeper. I like that.
Absolutely. But welcome to the show, bro. For everybody that don't know who VonT is, go ahead and let them know where to find and follow you at and a little bit about what it is that you do.
Oh yeah, straight up. Yeah, my name is VonT, TDO, VonT the Hope. They can follow me on social media, man. I'm on everything at CodeBoom1278. That's across all social media platforms. Or they can look me up on any music streaming platform under VonT, VON-T. Yeah, I'm definitely out there. I'm an artist and an entrepreneur, the owner and the CEO of my own music label, Symbiotic Music. My management label is G-Man Entertainment out of Virginia. And yeah, like I make all different kinds of music, not just hip hop and rap. I'm definitely involved in EDM, trap, rap, retro 80s, rock and roll. Like I got my hands in everything that is music, and I'm also an actor, playing in movies and stuff like that, and TV shows. We got a TV show that me and LaShawn is working on right now called The Drop. We're gonna start filming that here coming up in a few days, and then obviously, you know, TDO, I'm the discriminated officer. They know about the fight that I got going on. A lot of people who follow this outlandish, wild story that I'm going through in the United States right now. Just recently retired, but still fighting to get that petition sent up so I can try to make sure that I create a safe space in the military for other upcoming artists or other people of color or minorities who have a dream outside of serving in the military, you know, and they're not really breaking no laws. There shouldn't be no problem. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm leading the spear on that so they know who I am, man.
Absolutely. You got a lot of things going on. We get look, you didn't mention that, but we get the exclusives on the rise now. A movie, man, that's major. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't want to get into, they don't know how to. They know how to, but I don't know if they like feel like they can do it. Short stories, like movies and shit like that, like we can do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like we already doing videography, right? So when you making videos, you're extending. You feel what I'm saying? And then you being in conjunction with other people that also know a little bit about doing that.
Absolutely, yeah. So what this one is, he is in a series called Betrayal, and then he's courting with a filmmaker for Zombie and a Shotgun. That may be a possibility. That is, I believe, a movie that's on the table, but The Drop is a reality TV.
Yeah, Zombie with a Shotgun is a movie. It's called actually Zombie with a Shotgun 2. They already dropped part 1, filmed out of New York, and I'm supposed to be getting the follow up on that here next month, so I can see about a spot playing in that movie as well.
Absolutely. Where are you originally from?
Cali, baby, West Coast all day. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to Ecor, man. Shout out to Green Crosses, J Horn Films. You know, my LA brothers out there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here in the South, man. I'm out moving. So,
Facts. That's what it is. So now you are in Georgia, right?
Facts. Yep.
How is it in Georgia for you?
I mean, Georgia's got a different vibe. I love Georgia, man. I love the artists. I love like the creativity that is in Georgia. One thing I can say about
everybody in Georgia and Georgia artists and Georgia in general is Georgia messes with Georgia. They definitely promote and champion their talent over anything. And that definitely made me step my grind up, knowing that I'm a different artist, my sound is different and everything like that. It really threw me in the gauntlet and making my name known out there because hey, if you ain't got that heat, they're not gonna play you out there.
So let me ask you this: do you think? Well, do you see this like okay? What you was just asked or what was saying, as far as like Georgia mess with Georgia, right? Do you feel a lot of unification in Georgia, or it's just people? Hey, you know what? We ain't even going to fuck with you, or everybody clicked up. Like, was it unified?
I think it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both of that because they are unified, but there is also a clickiness in there as well. And you got to know who to tap. You got to know which crew to roll with, or which individual to tap in with to be able to get in with that in crew. But I think that's because they cherish they sound so much that they want to make sure that you absolutely, you know what I'm saying, are on the forefront of their head and making sure that you are pushing. If you were saying you from Georgia or you from the ATL, you from Atlanta or any of them areas, they want to make sure that, you know, they put their stamp of approval on it before you even get out there like that.
Right. So how do you feel about your music and when it's getting like presented to, you know, places like Atlanta and Fayetteville, Georgia, places like that?
I say I'm a wild card. I know I got talent and I know I got skill, but I know I don't have a down south sound and I know I don't have a West Coast sound. I'm literally the joker in the deck. I mean, I can be used for a lot of different areas and a lot of different things, and I like being like that. I like coming in and not being automatically accepted. It makes me work harder, and I actually like a challenge. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did 18 years in service because I actually like a challenge. Wow. And so my music actually went viral international before it ever even got back to the South. See, it did when I went to West Coast, when I started to perform my music back in Cali, you know, they started to pick my music up even more. But then Georgia started to find out how my music was getting played in California. Exactly. And they doubled back like, hold up, he produces and records a lot of his stuff right here in Atlanta. This is one of our people. Exactly. So then like California, like now, like this is one of ours. Like he was born in California. So like now I'm at the point where I'm going back and forth between states. Yeah. So I'm accepted on both sides now. And then you got my international fans. They're like, well, we were championing him before you guys were listening to him first over here in Russia and Africa and everything like that.
Now you trended.
Right.
Now you trended.
Yeah, so it's a blessing, man. I'm definitely getting a lot of love from individuals in Georgia. I mean, like I've been connected with a lot of folks. You know, shout out to people like Tink Carrot. Shout out to people like LaShonTheVoicestress. That's out there. A lot of individuals, man. Like I'm getting connected in that inner circle. Ugly Money needs you. You know what I'm saying? Out there, met Pastor Troy, took a picture with him. Met Fabo, took a picture with him, and might be working with some of these people in the future. So like, I'm just really excited, man. Really excited.
Absolutely. That's what it is, man. Well, we're glad to have you a part of the platform. Let's talk about the song that was your introduction though was lit. So I got to take it all the way back. You feel me? Let's talk about that flip.
Right. Yeah. So the flip got a feature artist on there, another Cali artist, Constantine. He made a lot of music with YG earlier back in his career before he kind of took a step back from the spotlight. YG's still out there moving, but Constantine kind of took a step back. I got linked up with Constantine through Legion Beats, and Constantine made a lot of hit singles like early 2000s, and so I really like this sound. So I got like another song with him, but that's gonna be released at a later date, with him on the hook and everything like that. That I already have. We already have that in the works. But yeah, that's part of my album. Music is, and the flip pretty much is just talking about me being on my grind, man, me hustling. And it's not even about selling drugs or anything like that, like the military tried to portray me have to be. It's just a flip. Whatever you do to make money, whatever you do to flip it and make an investment, you feel me? That's what the flip is about. Absolutely. You could be selling burgers, you know what I'm saying? As long as you flip it, take some of them patties home. You know what I'm saying? When you get out, take a frozen box home and flip them things, you know what I'm saying, on your grill, sell them in your neighborhood. That's the flip. For me, like I sell clothes and stuff like that. I do what I gotta do to get money, and I ain't ashamed to say it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my money some kind of way, because ain't nobody gonna feed me.
That's a big fact. Introduce that record to the world, please.
Yeah. That record's called The Flip featuring Constantine, part of the album Music Is.
Let's go. Y'all make sure y'all go shit alive. Right there, VonT in the building. Let's go. Let's get it. You gonna perform this movie? Let's go. Let's go. She like shit. She like gas. She like shit. Let's do it. I love play. The things you're packed and we find ain't quick. I give it to the grip. I give it that thought, then I get it on the strip. I've been sticking to the script. I get it from a nigga and they get you in the wrist. But never get green and I guarantee you want it, so I'm gonna hit you quick. Then I'm in a round trip. More money, no problems. And the 4K smash from the 8-ball. You try to slow down the elbow, but I put it back fast like a rainfall. If he's handling it, it's your fault. Then we blend up with the niggas cause you ain't raw. I must pop wrong, what you about to ball, play softball with a star baseball. Suck like Cali, but everyone know that I'm working the South. Go time alley, you like watching, no IG, no clout. When I talk the blow top flip, when I talk brass talk drill, and I keep it my grip and my grip and you trip when I flip it, I flip it, I bet you. Hey, sweet this doggy that I feel. Let's go. Flip it, let's flip it, let's flip it. 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 Flip it, let's flip it. Yeah, flip it, let's flip it, let's flip it. Wait, the black on the light, if you calling my phone, translate, can't survive the weight of the dawn. What that mean that shouldn't be right on the way. I used to get it out, I go to no spot, in front of my spot, I not today. Nigga, I pray, let's go! Package the ship and don't need a delay. Get in my face, I equal the wood that they did on the grave. Nigga, it's great. We do what they say was impossible. Better look gamble, I'm taking a chance, but I heard that you had the option to. You really think I'm talking about drugs, but really you had no idea. I cross everything and say your food, that's how the berry just like the beer. I swear this be like my career, and I'm taking that bit really straight. If you're an addict, I'm talking to you, then I grant you 3 wishes like Genie for Smith. Yeah. Spend this money that I flip, hey. Flip. Hey, flip, yeah, let's go. Treat it like a monster truck. Treat it like a spin truck. Hey, yeah. Flip it. Yo, let's go. Yeah. Let's flip. Treat it like a monster truck. Treat it like a shit, yeah. Treat it like a nice gas. Treat it like a shit, yeah. Flip it, let's flip. Flip it, let's flip. Flip it, let's flip. Flip it, let's go. Kenny, he reloaded, man. Damn, so much energy.
That was lit.
And we just on the first record. So much energy, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm definitely feeling the vibes right now, man.
Yeah.
You know, the energy, bro, is everything, you know. So, like, you know, the flipping it. The message behind the record, though. Now, you perform this in clubs and everywhere, right?
Yeah, facts, yeah.
What was the crowd reaction like?
Crazy energy, because when I have a lot of space, stuff, I'm just running around, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I might do a flip, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like, when they sitting down, make sure I try to get them up, you know what I'm saying, Absolutely. Get them out the seats, let's go, flipping, let's go.
Thanks. Now, LaShawn, do you ever try to critique him?
He's been at his craft long enough to where I believe his expertise is kind of, you know, where it needs to be. The people who are in that realm with the music, they help him with the critiquing part. I've already recognized his greatness. So I'm here to help propel all the other behind the scenes, like, you know, as far as with the mastery of the music, I have to leave that to the masters. But I have my opinions on certain things, and I will give my opinions, but like a lot of his stuff is like already a lot, in my opinion, polished. It just needs the promotions to get it out there and the right connections and get on that right way.
Absolutely. I just wanted to know because I like the first record. I like the energy.
Yes.
I like the performance. You feel me? And I like to ask that from artists that come on to the show because these people want to give them a reason to follow you. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, hey, yo, follow me, but you ain't even.
Right.
What are you doing so I can follow you?
Right.
A lot of people don't even want to hit that follow button. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the name of Insta. That's how Insta works. Facebook, 5,000 friends, and then you're done.
Yep.
So you got to keep deleting people to get new people. So that platform ain't really. Y'all don't take me down.
Unless you get an official Facebook channel, then they can follow you without having to be your friend.
They won't take me down, man. Don't do that to me. I'm just saying because it's crazy that you and Instagram is in conjunction, and Instagram is forever, and Facebook is just for a period of time. That's crazy. But anyway, the next record that you sent to us was Anything for You, right?
That's actually the last one.
Okay.
The next one that I got is actually out right now. It just released like maybe less than or a little over a week, maybe 8 days. Already charted number 23 on iTunes. So as far as hip hop goes,
dope.
I'm already working right now. We're trying to get the remix done. I'm trying to tap into some artists that are really out there moving, so I can go ahead and do my breakthrough. And Lit's probably gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? So it's already moving pretty good. And units moving out. So
definitely a summer banger, y'all. So get ready.
Absolutely. So why don't you introduce this record then? Is that okay?
Yes. So you got Lit coming in right here, and this is the team from Virginia. You got Chemo and Ivo, Lizzie, and what's the other one's name? I'm sorry.
The other one's VonT. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Lit, man.
How did they get so lit? 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 I can drip my feet and I can hit your bitch. How did they get so lit? Everybody in the bitch trying to drip like this. How did they get so lit? 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 I can drip my feet and I can hit your bitch. How did they get so lit? Everybody in the bitch trying to drip like this. Better than getting drip like me and my dope boy team, my first like me. Ain't nobody running to the check like you. Ain't nobody running to the check like you. I'm in the back and I got my stick on me. I'm keeping it with me like it's an ID. Fuck the petty, gon' need an IG. F in the biz, gon' still like
After the bitch, she said that I lit. So dick while she kneeling on one knee. A taxi queen, but she be a hoe. She give me her sugar, no iced tea. We gon' make a movie, the nigga got game. Recording it bit like a Spike Lee. Got a bitch, make her friends. We get a dick with a kid, Bruce Lee. I say on the industry here, then they put a deal. No wonder they say I be next up. I hit on my nigga, he show me the stage. I jump in the crowd like a dump truck. SMG and GBB the clip, you leave in your pockets a pop love. After the show, so dick in the club, she give me the skull like a Punisher.
how did they get so lit?
How did they get so lit?
How did they get so lit?
How did they get so lit? How did they get so lit? I can drip my feet and I can hit your bitch. How did they get so lit?
Everybody in the bitch trying to drip like this. All we ever do is
Stand out.
Pull the book and bring them bands out. No, we bout to bring the
Fans out.
We ain't giving niggas
Hands out.
I'm from Chirac, where shit get crucial. Copy my trip.
Hey.
Hey, the loot you.
Hey.
Guns and
Hey.
hey. My team, I might have to shoot you.
Yeah. Yeah. Bitch.
And we go from the trenches, deep as the get shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Lit. Hey. Yeah. Let's go. How they get so lit? 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 I can drip my feet and I can hit your bitch. How they get so lit? Everybody in the bitch trying to drip my feet. How they get so lit? 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 I can drip my feet and I can hit your bitch. How they get so lit? Everybody in the bitch trying to drip like this.
banger 2022.
It's starting to become a show. That's what it is right there. He coming out the jacket now. And we only on record too. We getting the hearts. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Trust in the platform, man. You already know what it is on the Rize TV. How you feel about being on the Rize TV so far, bro?
This shit lit. Hey,
let's go.
I love this. This is different right here.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's what it is, man. For everybody just tuning back in with us, maybe people that's just joining us right now, we're going to run it back to you. We got two special guests in the hot seat. Who we got in the hot seat with us? One more time. One more time for
LaShonTheVoicestress.
Absolutely. And
TDO, VonT, the Hope.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back, man. Second record, though. Another banger, bro.
Yeah, like recorded out in Virginia. G-Man ENT, like he locked us in the studio. He was like, we ain't leaving here till we have a hit tonight. That's like old school hip hop days. You know, you ain't leaving the studio till y'all give me something.
that is lit, bro. Like, what part of Virginia?
Norfolk. Yeah, Norfolk, Virginia. So we was out there. That's where they label out, located out in a lot of the artists that are going to be at my showcase on the 9th, April 9th. They're going to be flying out here to Georgia, because we're not in Georgia, but they're going to be flying out to Georgia. They're going to be performing at my retirement party right out there in ATL.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. The retirement party. So what can we expect? Where can we stream it? Where can we watch it at? Can we watch it anywhere?
We're working out the logistics on that. I'm thinking about doing it stream, but we definitely will have something where you guys can kind of check out what's going on. If it does stream, it will probably be on either CEP or either on VonT or maybe both. We haven't worked out the logistics on that, but just keep paying attention to VonT's page, and we'll make some updates on how we're going to do that. It may be during or it may be after the fact, because we really want y'all to come. So, but if not, we'll show you how we get down.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, it's definitely gonna be one of the places to be if you're in Atlanta and you ain't got nothing to do going on, or you do have something to do. It should be one of the places you're gonna be, because there's gonna be a lot of people, a lot of big names. Cater food, my own personal cook gonna be there. Security reinforced, so you ain't gotta worry about nobody with the drama. And if you got the drama, you're gonna get checks. I'm just letting you know that right now.
That's a must.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's gonna be live performances in the open bar and the whole nine. So it's gonna be an event. It's gonna be a retirement party, unlike one anybody ever been to before in their life.
Absolutely.
And it's in Carrollton, Georgia, so it's a little bit outside of Atlanta, a little bit west, so it's about 40 minutes west of Atlanta. So yeah, y'all pull up.
Absolutely. What are some of the dope artists right now that you know offhand that's going to be at your party?
Absolutely, yeah. So you got one artist by the name of Blue Rari, gonna be out there, so you can follow him. Of course, Big Logic. You know what I'm saying? And Ibo and Chemo, last track that just played. All the artists that were on that one gonna be out there. Another artist by the name of C. Jones gonna be out there. Of course, VonT gonna be on the track, be out there performing. And then I'm trying to lock in a couple of other artists. I'm trying to see if I can get a couple of other artists that kind of showed up to the Hip Hop Fraternity Awards that's gonna be out there. So we're still working on locking in those last couple of slots. So
I got Shay Breezy and Emerald Sky coming all the way in from Ohio.
I'm feeling you. I'm tuned into your vibe right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's lit. Nigga, you about to have a whole retirement party. I just had an album release party. You feel me? So I can understand, like, you feel me? But a retirement party, nigga?
At 36.
And look, I'm gonna tell you this, like retired out, 36 years old. But I'm gonna tell you this, it's gonna be unlike one, because people think about military retirement party, you think of something formal, people sitting down and they bring you steak or chicken or something like that. Nah, I'm gonna be in my dress top, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have all my awards, which I got plenty.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm also have my jewelry on, man. I'm letting them know, bro, like this ain't that kind of retirement party, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Y'all motherfuckers get out your seat, you feel me?
That's what it is, man. All right, so listen. So now I think it's time to get into the last record.
Definitely time to get into the last record.
You feel me? Like, how you feeling right now? Your energy, bro. I mean, getting prepared for this retirement party. You know what I mean? You got 3 dope singles right here that you sent into us. Exclusive. Released? Unreleased?
This last one that's out is not released yet. This last one that's coming up, I just shot the music video to it, and I already got the track done, but I also do animation videos. And so I'm releasing the music video, the single, and the animation all at once.
Damn.
And this is going to be like a real big push.
For the ladies, y'all. For the ladies.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you this. I want you to introduce this record like you was on Keep Sweat shit. This for the ladies, right? I want you to introduce this shit like you on this platform.
All right, for that one, I gotta stand up.
Let's go. Let's go, man. One time.
This track is called
Wait a minute. We don't need to adjust. We don't need to adjust.
Anything For You
Let's go.
by VonT. I do anything, babe. I do anything. I do anything for you, yeah. I do anything. I do anything. I do anything for you. I brought you the diamond that's sitting your ring. Ooh, I love you to death, that shit that won't change. Yeah, I buy you the coupe and I cop you the range. Yeah, you always my dream, Martin Luther King. I do anything, babe. I do anything, babe. I do anything for you, yeah. I do anything. I do anything, yeah. I do anything. Hold on. If Philly had a river, I bathe you in it. Bathe you in it. If hell had a fire, I dive right in it. Yeah, dive right in it. The gravity's a lie, yeah. Be my witness, yeah, you be my witness, my storyteller. Yeah, my Armageddon. Oh, these bitches, they hitting my DM. They thinking that we can go and get lost on the weekend. She's tweaking, you geeking, you thinking I'm leaking, just freaking, and it don't make sense when these diamonds are dripping, these diamonds that you and my queen got the crown. You know my background, these sirens loud, I bring you around. Because I do anything, I do anything, babe, yeah. I do anything, babe, yeah. I do anything for you, yeah. I do anything, hey. I do anything, I do anything, I do anything. I do anything, I do anything. I do anything for you, yeah. I do anything, I do anything. I do anything for you.
Oh man, you outdid yourself on that one. You outdid yourself on that one. You said you would do anything.
Anything. Anything.
You feel me? I'm taking it all the way back. You know what I mean? Old school, also an 80s baby.
Oh yeah,
You know what it is, man. Absolutely, man. But nah, bro, like I really like I like your performance. I like your energy. You understand what I'm saying? I like how you conduct yourself during the interview as well. You know what I mean? Because you have a name for yourself already. So do you. You feel me? So why not act like we got a name for ourselves?
Right.
Someone want to come up here and not act like we do?
Hey, I'm the boisterous, so hey.
You feel me?
Right, facts.
Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, on the Rize TV, man, like we just kicking it. VonT, LaShonTheVoicestress, you already know. You know what I mean? Really out here doing y'all thing, bro. I still ain't get over that yet. Because he looking like the real thing, like he about to go invisible on me.
You gotta ask VonT about his activeness. Like that is like the biggest, like next to the music, that's like the second biggest thing.
Yeah, so
that's going on.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, you know, like the story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the army story. Yeah, so it's like, you know, the army discriminated against me because I made a single called "Turn Off the Lights" and it went viral on World Star.
Like Teddy.
Yeah. Who?
Teddy. He said turn off the lights.
I mean, top my name
He's a rap, but
so,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But for real, like, no, like the single went viral, and then you know, they tried to give me a criminal charge, you know, saying that I was misrepresenting the military. You know, my music was un-American and unpatriotic and stuff like that. Thought that I was just going, you know, be quiet about it. And I ended up taking my story public, and then they tried to kick me out.
That was the message that you sent me.
Yeah.
You remember that message? You was like, look, we're trying to take a vote on.
Yep, that was that one. Yep, that was that one, yeah. And so, like, right now, like, when the message that you got, like, you know, the petition that I got that's going on right now, you know, I'm out in the military. I was able to beat them. I got out honorably, so that's my honorable military retirement on the night. But it's the fight don't stop there, because, like, even though I'm moving forward with my music career and everything like that, there's little boys and girls, talented people, more talented than us, more talented than me, more talented than anybody that we got. We can't let we can't let the government shut that talent and creativity down, because I want to see it when I get 60, 70 years old. I want to see these kids grow up to be something bigger than me. I want to enjoy the music. And if I don't start this fight now and make sure that I can create a safe space for them to be creative, then it is going to happen to somebody else.
Absolutely, man. Well, you know what? I really like the fact that you really trying to take a stand. You feel what I'm saying? And what you believe, what so many other people believe. And we don't even really know like how they believe unless we become one-on-one with them. You know what I mean? Hey, let me see what you really think about. That's why it's so important to share, subscribe, and like. And also hit the comments every once in a while. Hey, what's that record again? Where we can stream it at? Oh man, we got to do better as people, right?
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? So like when you're talking about stuff like this, you sent the message. I didn't really know what was going on. But now I'm hearing the story. I'm like, okay, go ahead.
Right. And recognize that he was not like a private, and no disrespect, but this gentleman put in 18 years and was a captain. So there was a level of authority that literally had to come together to try to kick him out. So like it's crazy, you know, and this discrimination at its finest.
Like, I'm telling you like this, like if it can happen to me, you know, going through 18 years of my career and not having no, you know, saying no blemishes on my record, if it can happen to me, and I don't want anybody else to think that no matter what, how cushion or believe you to be in your job, you know, wherever you at, as long as you're a minority or you black, it can happen to you.
Facts. Damn. You already know what I'm gonna say. You feel me? Any last inspirational words though? Like anything coming up in before we get to the inspirational words though, anything coming up in 2022 that's major that the people need to really take a look, an insight on with VonT?
Yeah, like I would say, you know, definitely pay attention to one of the hottest reality TV shows that's gonna be coming out of Atlanta, out of Georgia, you know, called The Drop. You know, Our Works TV, you know, CBTV Networks is gonna be in coalition with that, you know what I'm saying? And then also my new single that is coming out called Anything For You, the last one that I performed it's gonna be dropping here soon. I've already performed it last year in about 13 states, received very well. And I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm bringing a little bit of love back into, you know what I'm saying, nothing but the guns and the killing and stuff like that. So I'm bringing a little bit of love back to the music. And in addition to that, you know what I'm saying, just looking out for a lot of other new music that's coming out, and definitely gonna see me in some TV drama series that's coming out. So we are definitely moving and working.
That's what's up. That's what's up. As for you, Miss, I can impersonate somebody every. Can you bless us real quick? Your performance.
I said
What's
I
up?
could do a cartoon voice.
Well, let's do a cartoon voice.
Okay. Well, how about these families?
Hold on. No, wait a minute. Now, hold on.
No, y'all know who that was.
Nah, wait a goddamn minute. Let's take this shit back. What era are we in? Where we at?
we in 2020, but that was Lilo and Stitch.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
I don't know them either. I ain't never watched that cartoon, so.
but that was one of them.
What about you? You know any actors? You do any?
I'm not in. No, I'm not in.
So you cartoon?
A few cartoons, but the thing about it is, like, I can go from like a husky voice to teenage voice. So that is the beauty of doing voice acting. So I have a wide range of when I do voice acting and when I teach. First of all, I teach people how to identify what genre they're in, because not everybody can do cartoons and not everybody can do radio.
Right.
And all that good stuff. So that's kind of what I do. I just, different levels of commercials and a few little voices that I do, but I'm in there. I got a wide range.
Do that once again.
But I'm in there. I got a wide range.
That's what's up.
Oh, you want me to do the voice again?
Yeah, you can.
I don't want to.
Well, you know what it is. On the Rize TV. Listen, any last inspirational words from you? Anybody out there that's like tuned in with us on the Rize TV? Any last inspirational words? Shout out.
First of all, I want to say thank you so much for your patience with us getting here, and for your platform. This is really nice. Like Von said, this is different. This is something that I've never experienced before. The whole relaxed situation, with the live audience, like, it's really nice. So guys, I'm just gonna say, if you're watching this show, y'all might want to connect and make sure you get in on this vibe right here, because it's something like you probably never experienced, but inspirational. Just manifestation is real. I'm just gonna say that. So really be intentional about what you want in life and be intentional and build towards that every single day. Like, and it doesn't matter how small the progress is, just keep going, and that's what I would say. And shout out to my mom, my sisters, my nephews, my dad, all my family in Ohio. Yeah, that's it.
No. We just passed the mic. Shout out, inspirational words.
Yeah, so first I want to, give a shout out to my team, that's working for me, Symbiotic Music, G-Man Entertainment, Green Crosses, Vibration Frequency, CBT Networks, CEP TV Networks. And then everybody who's associated with the movement that's going on with the petition. The only thing that I would say, as far as inspiration words go, is that have a plan. You can't make it nowhere without a plan. It doesn't matter. Nobody has to understand your plan but you. The only person that's got to understand your vision and your goals is yourself. And as long as you set realistic goals within the meet that plan, you'll always pass it. You'll always get to it. It doesn't matter how small the step is. Just make a step. It's, the one thing they taught us when I was in the military as an officer, it's not about a right or wrong decision. It's about making a decision. You can always change that decision as you go, but you ain't gonna go nowhere if you don't make a decision. So you got to make a decision first, and when you make it, commit to it. And then as long as you know where you're going with it, and as long as you understand it, and as long as you can get a couple of people that you mess with that understand it, that's the team right there. And as long as you're moving forward with you and your team, you got it. So the last thing that I leave people with: aspire to inspire before we expire.
That's a whole fact, and that's deep.
Shout out to VonT.
Yeah, shout out to VonT, man. You really came through here and did your motherfucking thing, nigga. Will said, keep my wife name out your fucking mouth. He said, I couldn't believe it. I had to bring that right back, though, because it's crazy, though. But nah, though, on the real tip, though, you know what I mean? Thank you for being on this platform. Thank you for being on the platform as well. You know what I mean? Thank you for being on the platform as well. You know what I mean? Because he over there, like,
one thing I do want to hit up, for all my followers, man, like, make sure y'all follow, on the Rize, man. Make sure y'all follow on the Rize.
Yes.
Y'all follow, I know. Y'all share it, y'all give emojis all the time, but show them some love, man. Follow them, man, because I can tell you for sure this is the first show that I've ever been on, where the vibe was on 100 and where I actually talked and performed at the same time. So this is my first time doing that, and I appreciate y'all see me perform live every Sunday, I used to before I got busy, but y'all used to see me perform every Sunday, but this is the first time that I actually perform and interviewed at the same time. So y'all make sure y'all follow them. They definitely own something. The vibes on 100. That's all I got.
Absolutely. And I do want to add that, this show been sponsored by Best Knows Wellness. You know what I'm saying? Right here, they sent me this in, and it's for anybody that wants something real. This lady right here, she will be on the Rize on Thursday. 6 p.m. Make sure y'all tap in. She's from California. Listen, look at the presentation. Remember, look, she got natural products. Now, this product right here, this is the hair and beard cocktail right here. So I guess that you can do your little, 1-2 step on your beard and shit and all that. You know what I mean? This right here, this is the body milk. Now, this is right here where you can like rub on or whatever like that, do your little massage therapy thing, all that. You know what I mean? That's what that's for. You know what I mean? And then right here, you got the facial or any like body treatment. Like you got scars, like, I guess the substitute or maybe the new product, you ain't got to use cocoa butter no more, nigga, on your scars. Right here, Besto's Wellness. Shout out to Megan Blackwell. You know what I mean? You already know we got you. You know what I mean? Absolutely. We'll see you on the show Thursday. So absolutely, like that's dope right there. Shout out California. You know what I mean? For me, my last shout outs and inspirational words. I want to shout out Lizzie Yayo on production. First one, president of the label. Also, Gracious Nicole Dawn. You know what I mean? On production. You know what I mean? With the commercials and all of that. Shout out to her. CJ Shot Me, also the Beatman Savage, producer and photographer. That's dope because you get the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Block Burner artist under the label, Mr. Heat artist under the label. Into you guys, VonT, and LaShawn. Y'all are dope, man. Like y'all a whole vibe. And I want to come out. I wish I could come to your retirement party because I would bless your stage. You feel what I'm saying? I really would do that.
Yes, I want you to come on out there.
You know what I mean?
Out there.
And he also looking for people to jump on the remix of It's Lit. So.
Yeah, lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on out there.
When we turn the camera off, we're going to talk business. You know what I mean? We're going to talk business when we turn this camera off. But you already know what it is, man. We've been on the Rize TV. I did my shout outs. You can find and follow me on Instagram, Mozzie Bracket 18. That's MAZ, 2 E's, BRA, 2 C's, KIN 18. And on, damn, I already said Instagram. But Facebook, Mazerati Santana. Tap into the YouTube page on the Rize TV. I'm also on the Rize Radio. So if you ever want to do a radio interview with me,
I definitely do want to.
Okay, so tap in. Tap in. You feel what I'm saying? On the Rize Radio, you already know what it is. Our Radio, Hip Hop Nation. I'm on that too, doing my thing on that.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So tap in with me. You already know what it is. Like I said, tomorrow night we got another dope interview for you. This shit just don't stop and keep going. So y'all make sure y'all hold it down. On the Rize TV, shout out to J Boogie, shout out to Stupid Styles, shout out to Uncle Boss, shout out to Suge Diddy, shout out to Big A, shout out to Selena, shout out to everybody on the motherfucking label that's really doing their thing right now. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing outside the label. You know what I mean? Because we all working, we all trying to get somewhere. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody. And y'all have a good night. But right now I gotta take you to the barbecue. Make sure you tap in with this new video is coming up soon. Hood Day. You already know what it is. Wait a minute. I ain't get it yet. But tap in with me as well.
Got the homies on the set like it's Hood Day. Every homie got their flame like it's Hood Day. Grab a bitch in the bottle cause it's Hood Day.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Mark Hanson. Know where you can catch me at, right? On the Rize TV. Every day I hustle, I'm grinding, stacking my paper up. Damn, just got a paper cut, bars hit like an uppercut. For niggas who talk too much, haters just wanna rock with us. Graduated with honors, I'm finished school. Popular interview after interview, different lanes and avenues hitting these platforms. Any youngers, the bills is due. Ain't no need to deny it. The city good, don't divide it. All of this segregation just leave room for hating. R-I-Z. We on the R-I-Z-E. Check me out. We on the R-I-Z-E. Check me out. We on the R-I-Z-E. We do your live in. We on the R-I-Z-E. Check me out. We on the R-I-Z-E. Check me out. We on the R-I-Z-E. Check me out. We on the R-I-Z-E. Yes, I